Hi all, this is Rhea. Welcome to Short and Sweet Learning. Today let's start with part 3, Science. Last part we saw about science, 20 questions. This part we are also going to see about science, the same of 35 questions. So let's start. Amit continued to heat 100 ml of pure water for 15 minutes. After it reached boil point, which of the following figures show the result at the end of his experiment? So, Amit is boiling the water, so it gets boiled, so it evaporates. So if we have its boiling point, it evaporates up. So this will be his correct result. So option B is the correct answer. Next question is, Rainer prepared two mixtures P and Q as shown here. So this is Rainer's mixtures. So P equals to sugar plus water and Q equals to chalk powder plus water. Identify the methods that can be used to separate the components of mixtures P and Q. So filtration and sedimentation for Q. If we filter for P and sedimentation, and if we do decantation, or second option is distillation for P and magnetic separation for Q, or filtration for P and distillation for Q, or evaporation and condensation for P and filtration for Q. The correct option is D. Evaporation and condensation, and for Q, filtration is the correct answer. If you want to make a note, take a notebook and make these notes. Let's move on to the next question. Let's start. The shadow of a pole cast at some time of the day is shown here. This is the pole, and here is the shadow cast of some time of the day. It was standing here. Which of the following activity would Sukriti most probably be doing at this time? So here, the shadow is coming here. So what will be a girl called Sukriti doing most of her time now? Going for an evening walk, returning from school, eating her breakfast, eating her dinner. What do you think the answer is? Do you think the answer is eating her breakfast or going for an evening walk? So if you think the answer is C, so it's good and it's correct answer. The next question is, refer to the given food chain, select the option which correctly identifies P and T. So P is mushroom, option A, P is mushroom, Q is maize plant, R is rat, and S is snake, and T is kite. So this is the food chain. The maize plant eats the mushroom, and the rat eats the maize plant, the snake eats the rat, the kite eats the snake. Here the word kite mentions a bird, not the non-living object. Okay? The option D is mushroom. So the rat eats the mushroom, the snake eats the rat, the kite eats the snake, and the maize plant eats the kite. No, that's not true. The option C is the rat eats the wheat plant, the snake eats the rat, the kite eats the snake, and the mushroom eats the kite. No, that's not true. So now the correct answer is B. So this is the correct answer. Himaya switched on her battery-operated car. The conservation of energy that takes place when this car is switched on can most likely be represented as kinetic energy to mechanical energy, mechanical energy to chemical energy, option B, chemical energy to kinetic energy, or option C, light energy to kinetic energy to sound energy. And the last one, light energy to sound energy and kinetic energy. So the correct answer, what do you think? Do you think A or B? If you think the correct answer is B, that's true. You're correct. So let's move to the next one. Harshita observed bird M over a period of time. So which is bird M? Okay, it's not given here. Bird M can fly and dig the ground to bring out worms, seeds, etc. Given here are some beaks and feet of different kind of birds. So we should find which is the bird M. Which of the following more likely to have bird M's beak and foot? Let's check it out. So here we have got it. So beak, option A is saying that the bird M's beak will be like bird B's beak. The second option, the bird's M beak will be like bird R's beak. In the third one, the C option, the beak of bird M will be like bird Q. So let's check the correct answer. So the correct option, do you think the option is D or the option is A? If you think the correct option is A, you are correct. Let's move on to the next question. Identify the correct given relationship based on the habitat of plants and select the correct option which correctly satisfies the same relationship. So option A. So this is one of the thing. So option A, duckweed. Acacia. Option B, Venus flytrap dodder. Or for duckweed, relationship of tigdas. Or acacia is relationship of coconut. Or Venus flytrap, the relationship of Venus date palm. So the correct answer is D. So Hydrilla is a water plant, Acacia is a cactus, and the pitcher plant is an insectivorous plant. Let's go to the next one. Let's move here. Vanchika's teacher had made 4 setups in her class. In which of the following setups will the students be able to see the bright patch of light on the screen? So these are the setups. The students will be able to see the light on here because there are equal holes out here. Let's move on to the next question. I have a crown, but I'm not a king. I have a neck. I'm not an animal. I have a root. I'm not a plant. What does the eye represent? Bacterium, tooth, nail, or tongue? So just think of somebody has a crown, but they are not a king. Somebody has a neck, but they are not an animal. Somebody has a root, but they are not a plant. So that is the one person who is there in our human body. That is the tooth. So let's just check off the parts of the tooth. So this is a tooth. So this part here So here we have the upper part is called the crown, the second part is called as the neck, and the third part is called as the root. That is, it connects from the pulp to the nerves and the root down here. So let's move on to the next question. 3 different alarm clocks X, Y and Z were put at 3 different places. Sound in decibels they are produced when the alarms rang is plotted in the given graph. Sound produced by the clock Y could not be heard because the clock was put in a beaker containing water. The clock was put in a cardboard box. The clock was put in a jar of vacuum. The clock was put in a plastic bag. So if you think the correct answer is C, or do you think the correct answer is A? If you think the correct answer is C, you are right. Because the sound cannot be heard in the vacuum. So let's move on to the next question. That is, we are reaching the Achiever section. So let's start with the Achiever section. Identify the plant P, Q and R and select the correct statement regarding them. So this is hydrilla. And this is lotus. Okay, the first one is hyacinth. What of hyacinth? The second one is lotus, and this is only hydrilla. In plant Q, that is lotus, the stomata are present only in the upper surface of the leaves. Okay. Duckweed and water lettuce are the other example of type plant Q. No. The leaves of plant R do not have stomata. Okay. The roots of plant P are fixed to the bottom of the plant nerve. So the correct answer, do you think the answer is D or do you think the answer is C? So here is some time for you. Okay. If you think the correct answer is C, you are right. The next one, refer to the given flow chart and select the option which is correctly identify P and S. Let's start here. It is an egg-laying animal. So P says no. It has 6 legs. No. Okay, if it is eggs down, then it has 3 stages. Yes. So that is R, I think so. So let's check it. So if you think the correct answer is A, B or C, here's some time for you. Clock is ticking. So if you think the correct answer is B, you are right. So that is the correct answer. Now let's check here. Refer the list of some diseases. How many of these diseases are caused by viruses? So there are 3 diseases that are caused by viruses. So A is the correct answer. Let's move on to next thing. So let's check now. Direction. Question number 24 and 25. Refer to the given word chart table and make combinations of boxes to find the name of fibers and materials hidden in it. Then the answer the following. So let's check here. Clothing items that can protect from extreme. So clothing items that cannot be made from extreme cold, cannot be made from any of these fibers. So let me check what are the fibers out here. Let's zoom into this picture. Cotton. I think this is synthetic. rubber, wool, nylon, plastic, paper. Okay, these are some of the fibers out here. Now let's zoom out. Select the item cannot be made from these materials from the table. So here's the table, so which cannot be made. If you think the answer A or if you think the answer D is correct, time is ticking. Yeah, if you think the answer A is correct, you are right. And we have completed our model paper. And bye-bye. See you in the next video.